All right, hey guys, we've made it here at the Mount, and guess who we've run into?
Hi Chantal, so exciting to have you up here.
Gorgeous Sue Gray, as a lot of you guys will know, is running as the new MP for Tauranga, which is really exciting. And what do they have on tonight?
So tonight there is a meeting organised by the Freedom and Rights Coalition, and it's partly because we were being excluded from a whole lot of the meetings up here by the local establishment. So Freedom and Rights have stepped up and they've organised already one other event that was awesome a couple of weeks ago, and then another follow-up event tonight to give some airtime to the smaller parties. And I'm hoping that they've also invited all of the other parties, because I would be so excited to stand up next to the other so-called mainstream candidates and actually listen to what they've got to say compared to what we've got to say, so that everyone can actually get some comparison in.
It should be a battle of ideas, not just a battle of whoever's got enough money or status to make it into a debate. And the other day Sue did a live, and you were outside one of the debates where only National, ACT and Labour had been invited, and they wouldn't let Sue even into the building, let alone debate with the other candidates. How did that make you feel, knowing that they didn't want to have open debate?
Yeah, it's so anti-democratic. I mean, we had 2 days in a row like that with 2 local events only for nominated candidates, and they just feel like it's a bit of a closed shop. The system is looking after itself, and that's why it's really cool giving a chance to everybody, because surely with democracy you need to hear what everybody wants to hear, what everyone wants to say.
So everyone has been invited tonight. If you want to hear your ACT, your National, your Labour MP talk and have open debate with independents, then please encourage them to come down tonight for the debate. We will be live streaming the whole thing, so if you're at home, if you're in Auckland, wherever you are, if you're around the world, early voting does start, I believe, on the 1st.
Yeah, the 1st for overseas people, and the 4th if you're a New Zealander in Tauranga, you can vote from the 4th. We're encouraging people to vote on the very last day, because there's less chance of anything odd happening to their votes, if you know what I mean. So, yeah.
Awesome. So voting on the last day if possible. However, today is the first day for overseas votes to begin to be the new MP of Tauranga. And remember, a lot of people have the opportunity to create and vote for an independent person this election, simply because it's not going to have an impact on the next government, because as you know, they're only going to be in for a short amount of time, and then we're going to come back up for election. So if you are going to vote independent, if we're going to test it out for the country, right now is the time. It's pretty exciting, and hopefully we can see a lot of you guys tonight.
Yeah, and just imagine what we could do with all the questions I've been asking from the outside of the system, but under the Official Information Act, where they take forever to answer. Just imagine if we could ask them inside the system, how much we could expose, what we could challenge, how many feathers we could ruffle, how much information we could get, just how much spotlight we could shine on these things. One thing, it'd be great if anyone in town in Tauranga can come down tonight, because having a really big audience makes such a big difference. It's so much nicer when you're speaking and you've got a really big crowd, and preferably a nice supportive crowd for the Freedom parties. And you know, you've seen it in the other events where National and Labour tend to stack the audience, and you can always tell the Labour ones because they're the ones wearing the masks. Seriously, literally, they turn up to these events with their masks on, like nobody around here wears masks except them. So yeah, it'll be really great to see everybody down there tonight. It's down at the Flight Museum quite near the airport. Really cool venue with all these old planes. I gather they're going to shift the planes around a bit to make more space for us.
Awesome. So it starts at 7 o'clock tonight, and let's see if people that are currently independent, that aren't currently in Parliament, even if they're involved in other parties but they do not have any ties to the current government, independent from the current government, can get a foot in the door and can make some change. So looking forward to meeting some of you guys hopefully tonight. Have an awesome night, and stay tuned for the live stream of the entire process.
Awesome. Thank you.